Hey guys, it's Sluggy, and I've got a new video today. For those of you who watch Monster High like I do, then you probably know who this is. It's FrankieStein. She is one of my favorite characters in the show, and yes, I know it's a kid's show for those of you who do know about it, but I still really like it. I really like the idea behind it. I really like the premise and just the universe of it. It's awesome. It's really cute, and it's pretty much a world where all the popular monsters that we know of are pretty much like teenagers, and they're all going to high school. And it's just really, really cute. So FrankieStein, based on her name obviously, is the daughter of Frankenstein. So she has bolts and stitches all over her body. So she's kind of like a Sally, really. But anyway, I thought this would be really fitting for Halloween since it's like Monster Month, pretty much. I really wish that the show existed when I was a kid, because I would have been all over this, especially for the dolls that are sold based on the series. Because I never bought any Barbies or anything like that when I was a kid. I wasn't really into that, but if this existed, oh my goodness, I would be asking for it like almost every Christmas, because I would want this so badly in my collection. But anyway, it still hasn't stopped me from buying the dolls now that I'm older. But whatever. Anyway, so I was thinking of doing this for like a series. I'd like to do Draculaura next. There's a lot of characters, like a lot, just based on all sorts of monsters. So maybe if anyone has a suggestion, that would be pretty cool. Just, you know, if anyone else has a favorite that they'd really like me to see, that they'd really like to see me bring to life through my style, I guess. I kind of made my own artistic decisions for her hair and, you know, some of her features, just to make it kind of more in my style. But overall, like, her clothes, her eyes and lips and stuff, the color and things like that are the same with what the show has. It's just a little bit tweaked to fit what I like. But yeah, go see Monster High. It's really short, like 10-minute episodes on YouTube, and it really isn't a long. It's just really it's really nice to just, like, if you need a break, you know, just quickly like watch a 10-minute video on a really cute show. So, I mean, I've pretty much just gone and did what I usually do in my process, which is starting with a sketch and then placing just the local color of the character in the different layers. And because this is a less complicated piece, like there's no insane backgrounds or no crazy environments, and it's not like multiple characters and stuff, I was able to go this route because it is simpler and I can go straight into color. In my other work, like if it's a really complicated piece, I usually start in black and white to make sure that my values are correct. But since this is pretty simple, I was able to just go straight into it with color. I took advantage of layer modes more so this time in this image than in my other images, because since she has this like really, really heavy purple light coming from one side and then another really heavy blue light coming from the other, I actually put on top of it all a new layer with the purple light, and I set it to screen. So for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, layer modes is kind of like quite difficult to explain. It's just something you have to experiment with and just get used to while you're working in Photoshop. But it's pretty much the thing above the layer palette where you can change. There's like a drop down menu where you can change the different modes. But I guess some of the common ones is that multiply it makes everything darker, and then screen makes everything lighter. So that's why I use screen for those lightings things. So pretty much it's just a layer where you can put down a color and it makes everything underneath that lighter. But yeah, I think maybe I'll have to go through and do a more in-depth tutorial on the differences, or I will just probably like also refer people to tutorials that are already existing. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much the gist of layer modes, I guess, at least for what I can explain it right now. Something that I'd like to say really quick is that I reply to every single comment that I get, which is really awesome that you guys are commenting, and I'm really, really thankful that you do. And like I said, I will comment on every single one, even if it doesn't take me, like, if I can't get to it as soon as possible, I will still reply no matter what, even if after you've forgotten that you commented. But there are people who I can't reply to because either you have like replies disabled or something with the Google Plus account. But point is, like, I swear I'm not ignoring anybody. I don't do that. I reply to every single thing, but I will not because I can't. Because for some reason I can't reply to your comments. So yeah, just letting you know that I don't ignore anyone and I reply to everyone. So if I didn't reply to you, that means I somehow can't because of either your settings or Google Plus or something like that. So yeah, just letting you know. Maybe quickly to go back on the image. So, you know, I'm always saying to people in my videos that you should always use reference. I think that's pretty much something that every artist should do, I think, is use reference. However, of course, for this image, there's hardly ever, you know, many times where you'll find this exact, like, lighting reference, you know, having this, like, intense purple light and intense blue light coming in both ends, and that's not very, that doesn't really happen in real life, you know, so I had to take a lot of liberties and just do a lot of guessing, because this is a very Halloween, like, cheesy kind of, like, lighting, and what I suggest is pretty much do your best with what you have, so getting reference for just a strong light from both sides, and then just changing the color of that light, and, you know, doing your best with your imagination. Or it's totally okay to steal from other artists' work. So if you see an artist do some type of lighting that is really awesome that you don't see in real life, you can totally reference that. Just make sure that you're not copying the image itself, but you're applying like something awesome in another artist's work and applying it to your own work, but it's something that's like completely different, you know? So yeah, that's just a little tip, because yeah, there was no way I was going to be able to find photo reference of this kind of lighting. So yeah, I guess maybe since it's just kind of, I'm just letting this go on, I thought I would tell you what my Halloween costume is this year. I'm planning to be the Joker, and I'd really like to know what other people are going to be dressed up as if you plan to, and you should totally tell me in the comments because I'd really like to hear about it. And I don't know, I love hearing about costumes and stuff because I don't think I'm that creative about thinking of the different kinds of costumes that people can wear. But yeah, let me know. And so this is my final piece. I really hope you guys like it, and if you guys watch Monster High, let me know if you do, because I'd love to chat about it, you know? But anyway, thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you in another video. Bye!